Hey there, it's your unfriendly regular streamer. It didn't start well. I clicked the start and nothing was happening. So I checked and I misclicked or something. It was recording a video, not a stream. I didn't start the stream. But never mind that, let us go right into... I already gave the title, so first things first. I just watched that show, those announcements, and the Frost Giants RTS game, as you already probably saw in the title. Stormgate is being made or is made in Unreal Engine 5. Imagine that. So that answers that. I don't know what to think, but you know, I am trying not to think, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I wanted to stream this morning, but I ended up not doing it, and I guess it's for the better now. Usually in the morning it's like in a pressure cooker. I think that's the name of it for it. And okay, before further ado, okay, no data, I guess that's good. I'll go into game now. I upped some settings, we will see how that turns out. Okay, maybe omelette du fromage, that was back there. I don't know, I had... Okay, let us be here for a while. Okay, that's just right. Let's stand like this for a while. So let's go into Pandaria enchanting. That's the title. I doubt that I will change anything. Maybe I will. So I also want to mention here that my RNG is crazy, like I said a lot of times before. So keep that in mind. Also, I sometimes think things through and still do something totally opposite. Sometimes I don't at all. So while I was leveling Pandaria engineering, I was following that WoW Professions guide blindly, and I don't know, there was some... Never mind, I just made bunch of stuff as it said in the guide for the skill ups, and then I realized I don't have any windwool cloth, which I needed. So then I went into the... Okay. Into the cave. Where is it? I hope... Maybe I'll check it. Oh god. Yeah, this is one cake, so I guess it's somewhere here. I didn't know I don't have anything on this character. Usually I have it. So there somewhere is the cave. Let me just check also the stream health. Okay. Stream health seems to be... I don't know, not too bad. I'll see that later. I don't wanna bother with it now. Why is this yeah, I left the link through. Okay, so when I went into that cave, I was farming for that cloth and I didn't get any. Now before you think what are you talking about, like I said, my RNG is crazy. All I got there was a couple of pieces and a bunch of greens, and that's the point, one of the points of this story. So when I later started doing enchanting without looking at any guides, I thought that I ran into a problem. So then I checked the guides, and one of the guides said that I should disenchant greens, and since vendor greens you cannot disenchant pandaria ones, I went into the cave farming for greens because I last time I got a bunch and I didn't get any. All I got was cloth, and that's RNG for you, I guess, because long ago when I was doing Hallow's End and was trying to get that broom on one toon, I got tons of those brooms. I didn't know what to do with it, and on the other character I didn't get any, so that's 50%. So and I apologize. I watched a couple of the last videos, and when I don't have a clear idea in my head of the things I'm talking about, I understand it's hard to listen. I going back and forth and putting bunch of words all together unintelligibly, I guess that's the word. So never mind that, let's go back. So in the guides that's the way, and it probably is, though I didn't have to do a quest for that Motes of Harmony vendor, if that's the one. I didn't check by name, and it's on Horde, so maybe on Alliance is different. I didn't check. I think there was a vendor anyway, but I don't know. So for Horde, the one that capital place, there was a vendor, and you can just buy mats there. But how I did it was that and it's time consuming, but and last time I said that disenchants go till 21 or something, but of course it's 25. I just didn't wanna bother going that high because RNG was really bad. I would do a bunch and then get 10, then would get 2 in a row, and then again wouldn't get any, so I just stopped at 34, so it wasn't that big of a deal. 34 because Blood Elves have that plus 10. So how I did it was, I was killing rares, and okay, let's go back into the map. Is it not gonna be that good of a I just checked rares when I was talking. WoW rare block spot is the name of the site. Very useful one. Like I said, I have VPN, but I avoid using it. I don't know, I just don't like opening another program, and also I don't want to go to the sites that are blocking my location. Okay, another thing. I forgot that in my description below you have 3 potentially useful links. So one is armory, maybe not armory, but you know, a document for you to figure out what gear you want / need. The other one, I think that one also has enchanting. The other one is just enchanting. And the third one I added before, but it didn't stick, so I re-added it now. That's for auction house simulator. So every hour it updates. It's from the makers of Undermine Journal, and you can check, you know, auction house of every server on EU and NA when you want, even without, you know, subscription. And yeah, WoW, Blogspot and rares. So there's one here. It's gonna be tricky with this map. I can't believe I don't have anything there. Whereas there's the monastery and there's one. Okay, this is useless. Okay, there's one there. I think there's one there. There's one tricky one there. I think around 2 here. Maybe one here. And the most important, I think, Screech is here. He drops that Hosen peace pipe. It's on a weak cooldown, so you can't, you know, spam it. That gives plus 1000 to all Pandarian factions, and it has a level 35 level requirement, and it stacks. So in the process I got a bunch, but you know, what can I do with it? I don't have any high levels on that server, and I might sell it, and you know, the prices are inflated, so you do your math what you're gonna do if you're gonna do this. So I was killing those rares, and disenchanting stuff. So you can get if you're not blood elf to 25, and at 25 you can, you know, continue doing it, because there is I think that a leg enchant for speed, and I think agility Pandaren step or something, I don't know, doesn't matter. So you can because where I made the mistake, I wanted to use those crystals like you do in some other expansions, and shatter them to get the mats. Though here I also remembered, if you are into that, you can do that farm, and at revered you can plant seeds for mats. So that's an option. I guess you have to do some farming one way or another. Also, when you kill rares, I think you also get those modes of harmony. So you can do your math, you know, you can get to 25 by disenchanting or close. Then use those you can shatter. That was my mistake. I saw that I can't shatter, so that's why I went, you know, looking for guides before I realized that you can do that enchant. I guess you might even try and sell it on the auction house if you put it on vellums, if that's how you pronounce it. And then if you need some extra points, if you get some modes of harmony or you farm for it, you can buy extra mats and, you know, get to the point where you are content with your skill level. So I guess that would be it regarding that. So like I said, those guides are very good, but sometimes you might wanna do some of your math to see if it works for you or not, or if you have some better solutions. So I'm just putting this out there as a contribution, as another option. I'll see if this is pretty much it, but while I'm streaming, so I wouldn't have to do it again. Let me see. Okay, I probably should end the stream anyway soon. So there's some other things I could talk about, but since I'm doing it at the moment, I kinda wanna avoid talking about it and talk about it after I'm done with it. So I know I just would feel more comfortable that way. Now I'm guessing this is it, but I'll spend some time thinking if there's something else I could mention here. Yeah, RNG wise, there's always something. I'm not sure if it's my RNG, but it probably is. But maybe around weekends RNG is about a bit better, not sure. And as for the garrison missions, I've noticed they are better around weekends as well. Also that those higher, I usually save those small upgrades until I get a solid piece of 645 or something. And I haven't been getting those, although usually I spend all of those smaller ones just in case before some patches. I've upgraded all my followers to over 630, and still those solid upgrades are very, very rare. So I don't know. Yeah, I finally managed to get one of those scavenger traits, though those profession traits keep popping up like crazy. Usually before it was crazy hard to get one. Now you get those always. Okay, that's that. Also, I said this a long time ago, and I think this is okay, but I think also that real token price should be around 400k, because at one point it went from 400 to 300k overnight. So I'm guessing, and I read that on Reddit, so just a waiver. Someone said that they manipulated, and I agree. I don't think that's a bad thing, but I just think that's because the price went up. I mean, sometimes you don't know what's the reason, but when it started going up drastically, rapidly, it was because I guess they said something like buying shop items, real shop items with balance, Blizzard balance. I don't know if that's true or if it's the case still, but apparently that was the reason, and then overnight it just dropped for 100k on EU. So like I said, I don't know if something's going on there, but I don't mind anyway. And what else? Yeah, this is also something. For example, a couple of days ago, okay, I'm not gonna bother with the IRL, but there was a lot of things going on, and I just had a little time to get into the game, and I was farming some chests, and I realized that the ones that I was opening had I I wasn't even sure if they had the item I needed. So I wanted to go to other zone, but I just had a little bit of time, and I was in some horde place, so all friendly NPCs, and I was trying to think if there's a chest there, and I checked the spot where I wasn't certain. Main point is I wasn't expect anything, and I opened the chest while I was already planning going into another zone and getting a outlaw rogue for that treasure finding option. And I opened the chest, and there was the item I needed. So that's the one of the beauties of the game. And Warcraft, if you don't do anything competitive, is a great game. So that's the feeling you should get from a game, and they know that, but they are trying to take that feeling away on purpose and to put it behind a paywall, and to combine it with the things I was saying before. Long ago there was a video of some mobile developer that was explaining some algorithms or something that pretty much do a profile of a player, and then use that to play the player, to adjust the game, but not in a good way for you. And recently I think I avoid saying names. I think Preach was saying about some raider that did I think 400 dungeons and didn't get a drop, and I did a bunch of dungeons with 2 pieces of shoulders that I need, and I didn't get any. So I don't know if there's either some block somewhere or something, but I have my suspicions. So I think this was going on for long enough. I think I said a lot, and I guess I see you not so soon.
See you soon. Real soon.